Discover a campfire by approaching it, which unlocks a new fast travel location. Light the campfire with triangle to save your game. Sure. Boar! Shit! Boar bone. It's a tough world out there. We have to take any bit of loot we can. What's up here? Now this goes to... Well, this runs up to a dead end? Okay. Oh! Or is it a way up? Up and around. Nice. This is our first time seeing climbable footholds and stuff in the wild. So rather than being like painted yellow building pieces, they're legitimate like things to just gather around in the open world. That's supposed to be a charger site. Oh, and there's a side mission over there. Well, we're gonna go there eventually. But first place, I definitely want to get those acid arrows. I want to like the sound of that. The only problem is I don't know if there's a quick way down from here. What the fuck is this? Another one of those flower poem things?
Not much I can do about those vines for now.
Metal flowers sprouting organic vines invulnerable to impact. Special gear required to clear. Shit.
I wonder where it's coming from.
Oh, that over there? Looks like a mine. Can I keep going up? Probably shouldn't. Alright. We'll make my way back down. I want to go to chain. Scrap. Drop ledge. Hopefully, we can drop from a good height without taking too much fall damage. Alright. Alright. So we go 241 feet that way. I'm kind of curious about what's going on down here. We've got like a structure. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was just dropped to ledge.
Ready for anything now?
Detachable, a resource container. Contains valuable resource. Destroyed when killed. So we have to shoot those off if we want the items. Can I tag it on multiple people? Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. Oh, we can tag multiple things on each target.
Machine doesn't like fire. Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
An awkward moment when I don't have bows? Okay. Or arrows. Oh my god, he tossed a rock at me. that was a long leap. I did it! Component removed, hell yeah. Burrow sound shell and echo shell. Rock. Sturdy hard plate. So those are the things. Those are what I need. Blast paste. Yeah. I think we're gonna go aggro way more now that we're no longer in the opening part of the game and they want me to stealth. What the hell is this? Ah! Jesus! What is this? Green shine sliver. Valuable crystalline deposit contains traces of biofuel. Interesting. Oh. Chainscrape, that way. You found a piece of green shine, a rare and valuable resource. Hidden all over the world, green shine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits or trading with specific merchants. Interesting. Will they be marked on the map? Or am I literally just gonna throw like randomly find them? Alright, now that we're out here, we're gonna do this real quick. Pick up animations off. Look at this.
My stash later.
Look at this. Woo! That's way better. Oh, that looks like a special plant. River bloom. And there's apparently something down here. Oh. Sunken cavern, Daunt East. We've got a chest down here. Yeah, I'm ready to meet a merchant for selling some of these valuables. Is there anything else in this cave besides just random little things to find? There's a bunch of things pulsing down there. Oh. Oh God. I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Oh. Oh, who's this dead fella?
That's as close as I'm gonna get out here.
Oh, I don't know. Well, these can't be too rare considering I found so many of them already. Oh wow, what is going on down here? I guess there's like a further chamber in here or something? That's interesting. Do I have a skill for that? I can't imagine. What upgrades do we have for this? Resonator Blast. First, strike an enemy with melee attacks to build up energy on your spear. Then fully charge, tap R2 to energize your target. Finally, switch to a bow and shoot the enemy or energy on the target to deal a large amount of damage. Ooh. This is an active skill and can be reorganized or recognized by its diamond shape. Skills in this category unlock new capabilities from advanced combat maneuvers to crafting efficiencies. Block break or immediately break an enemy's weapon guard and leave them vulnerable for a follow-up attack. Critical boost. Powered by a special mode in your focus, gain a greater chance to land critical hits and increase critical damage. Critical strike damage 75%, critical hit damage plus 10%. That doesn't sound bad. What other shit do we have? Melee detonator. Special arrow that attaches to an enemy for a limited time. Detonate with a melee attack to deal extra damage. Attach multiple arrows to trigger a stronger explosion. Okay. Melee might. Attach a power module to your spear to deal more damage with melee attacks for a limited time. Holy shit. Upgraded 3 times. It's got unlimited spear energy and 300% melee damage. So what is the... Oh my god. So... How many levels can I level this up? Ranged weapon damage plus 60%. Health recovered 10%. Weapon technique damage 40%. Weapon stamina regen 200%. Machine skill by a range attack trigger a shock explosion. Dude. Well, that sounds... There's a lot of interesting things. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Because over here we see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 pulses below this cave. I want them. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's going on with that. So, we know that from like their initial trailers. I haven't really watched a lot of trailers because I was trying to avoid spoilers. But you know, when they're like hyping the game up for like 3 years, I watch a lot of the, you know, their early trailers. There's a rebreather eventually that allows us to swim indefinitely. So more than likely, what's going to end up happening is once we get the rebreather, then we can go into some of these caves that have like really deep segments that I might not be able to find otherwise. And maybe that's where those items are. That or it's a glitch. That or there's just 6 fucking items below this shit for no fucking reason at all. Yeah, we'll just have to get to the part of the game where we get a rebreather, which I don't think is going to be in this part. This area doesn't seem to have a lot of water. I am stuck in the trees.
I can't override that machine. But I could learn if there's a cauldron out here.
Fanghorn. A herd machine that dissolves natural resources to convert into biofuel. Its horns can clap shut with great force and shoot fire attacks over long distances. That sounds cool. And what is its weak points? These blaze canisters and this purge water. Oh, those are actually okay. Tricks and element. So if we had elemental arrows, we could do that. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh, ow. I think I got the resource, but I'm not sure. Gotta go! Ooh! Oh wow! He predicted me. Are you hostile right now? Oh boy. I need you to knock that off. Oh my god. That hurts. There you go. That's all I want. Those resources. Oh, they killed a wild boar while we were out here? Jeez. Hi.
Scary rattlers.
Give me your parts. What other parts do you have? Your antlers! They have to go. Don't run! I need your parts! Whoa! Excuse me. Alright, you can go. I'm kidding. Whew. Lots of stuff flying off enemies in this game. Oh my god. Are these explosives? Probably. Ooh. Trap recipe. Acid trap. An ammo that deals acid damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies and see if they are weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state. Once in the state, an enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Shoot acid canisters with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a larger elemental explosion. We can do that. We'll see how many traps I actually place down. over the course of this game. The thing I liked the most in the last game was the little arrow trap. I'm pretty sure we get that in this one too. Let's see if I look at skills. Tripcaster, ropecaster. So yeah, those when those come back, those are the traps I like. Those felt a lot more enjoyable to use rather than the little balloon traps. But what do I need to do? Oh, wait. So we need machine muscle, metal bite, metal shards. Thankfully we've got a shit ton of metal shards. Deals 200 acid damage, deals 200 acid buildup. We still have to make fast travel packs in order to fast travel. Well, that's fine. Alright. Let's head over to Chainscrape. I just wanted to do a wee bit of combat against these basic enemies. You know, it's pretty simple, but obviously it's going to be once we start getting those more advanced enemies and our more advanced gear, that's when things are going to change up quite a bit. Ooh. What's in here? Apex Scrapper, Apex Skydrifter. Alright.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Whew. Melee is definitely the fastest way to take out boars. Holy shit. Unknown, 100 meters. Sure. Is it a person? Holy lunch. Can I climb up this? Oh shit. Should I though? Oh god. Is this? Okay, no, it's not this area over here. Pale blue. We've got so many items and yet no idea what a lot of them will do. Verdant bloom. Yeah, I'll take that. This is a nice view. Golly, alright.
This place has seen better days.
Let's destroy a little ruin here? Yeah. I mean, the fact that someone even built this up top of here is impressive.
I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now.
This shit right here, I guess. I'll scan that so it pops up on the map.
Not yet anyway.
It's gotta be something soon. Like maybe the acid arrows or something from the town. Oh, okay. I guess I can't go up? At least not from that side. I'm assuming just because there was no glowing yellow on that staircase. Shit. Oh, we can go up over here. Oh! Oh my god. I made assumptions there as to what Aloy would do to get around that corner. Wasn't it? Better. Ooh, what's that? I see purple and that makes me excited.
The metal reflects the sun. To send a signal?
Gather signal lens. Lens of morning.
Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
A dome-shaped piece of glass that refracts light, recovered from a Karja signal tower northeast of Chainscrape. Cool. I'm gonna love rappelling down in this game because there were complaints about the fact that the animation is basically the same from Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's like, why would I care about, why would you give a fuck about that? It's lazy that they reuse the same rappel down animation for a character, for the same character doing the same action.
There's another watchtower on that ridge across the valley. Looks like a long climb to get up there.
With another 6 months. What the fuck is she talking about? Another watchtower? She's talking about that? we were kind of just climbing up when she said that, so I'm not sure what the hell's going on. But yeah. The complaints that happen in the gaming community are real amusing at times. It's like they expect you to do a fucking pirouette or something, you know? A little extra different type of flip while jumping off. Just so it can be different. I'm already way too much into like exploring exploring headspace. I need to get to town. We need to gather some progress in the story so that way I can actually get some extra items. What is that? No. It's just a smidgen of snow. Alright, how far are we from Chainscrape? 50 feet!
That must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Oh yeah, I want all that. This is a pretty river. I'll enter from across the bridge like a civilized person. Greetings, people! I have come to enter.
Is that the savior? Wanna come in, savior?
Hell yes!
Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
and not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
It's happening. Aloy needs to actually fucking socialize a little bit.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
If I were a sober man, I would salute
Yeah, you need sobriety in order to do a salute.
I'll drink you under the
you.
table.
Salutations to you and your lovely sister.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
Cool you fool. Till Oven blows that whistle, no one's working anyway.
Huh.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear. Thinking of upgrading that gear? Workbench is all you...
Yeah. Okay. What do we got? Weapon upgrades. We can upgrade my blastling and my hunter bow. Unlocks new ammo, increases ammo or weapon stats. I can upgrade my outfit. Increase resistance. Upgrade my traps, maybe? Or is that just crafting traps? Pouch upgrades. I mean, hell yeah, that sounds good. Upgrades how many medicinal berries I can carry. Food resources. And bombs. We gotta hunt squirrels. Oh, those little shits aren't getting away anymore. I think we've seen a couple of squirrels and I just didn't really think much about them because they're so tiny. Okay. Upgrade my bow. Apparently I can upgrade fucking 2 more times, so hell yeah. We're gonna start off the game with the big upgrades. Ba-bam. It was worth killing all those enemies already. Okay. Obviously, it doesn't matter that much, because at some point we're gonna get other weapons. It's gonna be one of those weird things where some of my gear I might not really upgrade. The off chance we're just gonna find a better one anyways. Horned lizard bone, goose feather. Oh, we're gonna shoot some goose or some geese and vultures. I don't know how these are actually going to show up in the world. With the create job. Maybe it'll super highlight things. I don't know. What can we do? If I upgrade this all the way to its 3rd level, I get a concentration plus. Recover regeneration or recover concentration faster. Wait, skills? Oh, so this is already giving me concentration, regen, and potent medicine. +1 of each. Or something. And then if I continue to upgrade it, it goes +2. And then we get a weave. I don't understand this system just yet. We'll figure it out. But yeah, screw it. I'm going to have faith in developers and assume that my next armor upgrade is a whiles out. Whoops. A coil slot has been unlocked for one of your weapons. Coils can be equipped on weapons to improve their performance. Tap square when viewing the weapon in your inventory to modify its core. Oh, coils. We don't get a bristleback circulator or bristleback tusk. That's fine. This is one of those things that, like, I need to upgrade this so it actually does a better job. Look at this. It goes from 30 to 70 if I fully upgrade this for the overall effect.
Now leave me be.
A weave slot has been unlocked for one of your outfits. Weaves can be equipped on outfits to improve their abilities. Each outfit comes pre-equipped with a weave that must be unlocked through upgrades. Alright, and so let me look at that. I don't think we have any coils just yet. Yeah. Outfit. Oh, I can just yoink that away? That's funny. I always do enjoy when I can unequip mods and, like, slap them on other stuff. Alright.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Errand and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone?
This is your stash. It can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity, excess items will be sent to your stash. From here you can retrieve items individually or restock all your resources by holding square. By upgrading your pouches at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Yeah, so this is where, let's see, what's my current stuff right now? It's okay. This is where I go if I'm like, oh, I used all my medicine. My medicinal herbs. I'll just go grab like 20 from over here. Excuse me? Hello? I'm trying to buy stuff from you.
Hello? Read it last.
I'm not talking to you. I want to talk to this guy.
Takes more than that to keep me down.
Okay. I can't talk to him for some reason. Well, Petra invited me for a drink. So I should go talk to her. Let me look at her thing here real quick. Aloy first encountered Petra at the settlement of Free Heap, where the Tinker sought to build a life for herself outside the hard-headed rules and misogynistic customs of the Ostrom homeland. It was thanks to cannons of Petra's making that Aloy and her allies were able to defend the Carja capital at the Battle of the Light. Always want to seek out new challenges, Petra later moved to Chainscrape, a frontier settlement in the Daunt near the infamous Forbidden West. Oh, I can't go in from this entrance. And why put a door there? Fucking melee pit?
Salutations, fair maid. Who might you be?
Oh, don't worry about that for now. Melee pit.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or The Enduring, Master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the Master of Masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring.
That doesn't sound bad.
Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
Yeah, bring it on.
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Melee pit. Melee pits test your close quarter fighting skills against other human opponents. Complete all challenges against other fighters to ultimately face the pitmaster. The pit also allows you to practice your melee skills in a focused tutorial or an open-ended training session. Challenges. Defeat other fighters in a time challenge to ultimately face the pit. And then there's just practice mode. Here's where it teaches us different things. We don't have a lot of these, unfortunately. Oh, we have to unlock skills in order to actually do this. Haha. Fair enough. Fair enough. I literally can't do anything right now except for, like, practice.
Ignoring me again? Yeah!
Never met a beer.
This guy doesn't stand a chance against the Savior Meridian. My goal is just to take out all of his health. Headshot. Ooh, that was a good hit, friend. In a real battle, you would be dead, friend. These are, you know, these would be arrows to your head.
Nora in the front. Now I've seen everything.
You did it!
I did it! With training comes victory. The best warriors know to keep their skills as sharp as their blades. Let's complete all challenges in the melee pit to unlock the Pitmaster challenge. Well, I can't do that right now because I apparently have to unlock Resonator Blast and Block Breaker. Which is not the same as just battling it out against a bunch of people and showing that I can kick ass. Toll to Clean Broker.
There's nothing here for Nora or Karja. Got it?
Oh, you're one of those kind of guys? Alright. You'll be eating those words soon enough. You got a name.
Same side here, Olmert. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Karja who let the bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work
You have
tirelessly
to
with
bring it
no
up, huh?
say in its governance? The land that, should you sign the decree,
Oh, you and that damned concession decree.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
He's got a theory against you, but we're not. I'm trying to find Petra.
Easy there, Red.
Petra! You're not Petra. Petra!
You're far from home, Nora.
That's an understatement.
One more round. Aloy.
No one wants to play strike. No?
Oh, they've got a bar game! They've got a bar game!
To revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
Yee, I like board games. Bring it on. Beginner's tutorial. Oh god. Beginner's tutorial, terrain, knockback tutorial, machine types and skills tutorial. Holy hell. We get actual rewards from it though. Oh, this one gives us 2 skill points. Okay, come on. We have to do that.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Okay.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them.
Down for that?
You see that number on the top right corner?
Yep.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
You got it. All right.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if...
Okay, fine. I'll move it to the designated place.
Now. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
I can overcharge and rotate them too? Interesting.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power.
Makes sense.
And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, The difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yeah, I get it. Attacking!
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
Sprint.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Oh, that was
Now,
cheap.
some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Oh, see, fuck you. This lady's just trying to kill me. Okay, I'll overcharge my character right in front of yours so you can kill it next turn.
That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Okay.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces.
Oh.
Shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me
Alrighty.
show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Alright, L2, R2 to rotate your machine.
Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
Alright, here you go.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor.
Yeah, I get that.
Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner.
Cool.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me, always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Alright, you're one step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike. Cool, so she's got other tutorials and like practice games. We'll do more of this later. I want to progress the story a little bit.
Aloy.
But this is neat. Oh, there's Petra.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
I thought you'd be back in Free.
Well, after but realized. Heard about the been scraping by?
You could always.
And go back. Besides.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
And yet we're here, and we're probably gonna foil his plans.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Also, is her hair purple a little bit? It just seemed like it. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited to play Machine Strike later.
Even the savior of Meridian needs a
Once we get past the tutorial stage. I don't like that there's like basically 5 tutorials right there. I'd rather get like straight into like a good game of Machine Strike. Try making that money.
Hey, Mildef. Took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds.
kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
About that food? No, you can tell me more about this stuff.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
This guy's voice sounds really familiar to me.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
Don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Alright, we can do that for you. Opens quest menu. The cook and Chainscrape needs supplies and equipment to keep up with his customers' demands. We actually already have everything besides the scrounger site. Nice.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
Easy peasy. I guess I'll grab a mission from Velund or Veldund, or I already don't know his name. But at the same time, I kinda want to do this mission first.
What
Ulvund.
do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and—
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah, Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Yeah. And I wonder how much that actually is.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
The founding of Chainscrape?
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
God, you're so pretentious.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Side quest, the bristlebacks. I'm surprised that's a side quest and not the main thing. Errands, side missions, jobs. A bunch of unknown things, Jesus.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Yeah, alright, we can head back in the tavern too. We might as well grab as many of these side missions as possible, because some of them are like, will be along the way. Like, we can do this one. Oh, the trap pouch. Oh, it's telling us where squirrels might be. That's good.
Brother! Been looking!
Ah, Savior, over here.
Well, I gotta dance along with the music over here.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
I'll gladly do that.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Alright, well, tell me some more information.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
That does sound like a nice outcome. Alright. So we got one more side mission in this area. And something unknown. Well, let's go check that out, because I think that's inside of the tavern. Is there a whole other area we haven't been to in here? Kinda. Who the heck is this person? Oh, potion maker. Well, I guess I can't use any of these shops until, we solve the mission problem out there. We'll grab this one last side mission and then, we'll start solving problems.
Drink later.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it?
Sorry, I'm a slight bit distracted by the threads behind this guy not matching up with the rest of the animation. That's weird.
How come Ulvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Ulvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman, and a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Ulvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I'm glad you can at least push back on that. We'll help out.
On your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Alright, let's get back out there. Where's this mission? Map. It is to the north? Ah, yeah, right there. We saw that, the smoking mine. Probably not a good sign, but maybe they'll be alright. Alright, let's go make some progress on the main mission real quick. So, I guess I can make acid arrows now. Acid hunter arrows.
Shane. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Bristlebacks must have got these off grounds soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Yeah, more than likely. Items in the valuables to sell category can be sold for metal shards, as they serve no other purpose. Yeah, I do like that. I don't have to worry about, like, if I have to craft the things or not. Whoa! Feathers? Wild meat.
Guardians could teach me how to over. Where are you off to?
What's she talking about? Oh shit, that guy over there? We definitely gotta kill as many wildlife as we can actually see and find. Oh.
Is that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires!
Yeah, don't worry, I'm on that already. Holy shit. Ooh, ouch. Ah. Oh my, oh wow, I died. Wow. It just happened so nonchalantly. I just wanted the items. Ow, what the? Oh my god! Ugh. I got fucking demolished in 2 hits. Yeesh. Oh my god! Yeah, well, it's not my wire work. God damn, dude. Why kill it like that? That was with tripwire use. They don't die to the tripwires, dude. Where's the last guy? Whoa, shit. Fine. For this guy's entertainment, we'll kill 1 tripwire. Kill 1 with a tripwire. Is he stuck? He doesn't really want to chase us. Huh. Come on, come this way. Yeah, that's right. Limp over here. What the fuck? Through the rock, dude? Yeah, dude, he's like at low health, and he still isn't like dying. Come on, motherfucker. Walk through this. He jumped over it. No. Your tripwire method of killing sucks, my guy. Oh my god. It keeps fucking jumping over the wire. There you go.
That's the last one.
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
Yeah, howdy.
I see you're a practiced hunter.
You could say that.
Took you less time to kill those scroungers than Vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make, free of charge.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep, been tweaking the design since I left Chainscrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chainscrape?
Well, like someone.
Olvend.
Let me guess. Olvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Jesus. Yeah, I would love to take Olvend down a notch.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. He just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Alright. Tripcasters allow you to place various types of tripwires. Tap R2 while aiming to set up the first anchor point. Then aim and fire again to place the second. There's a limit to how many tripwires can be placed at once. Be careful not to run into your own tripwires. Enemies that trigger the tripwire will receive shock damage as well as a shock buildup indicated by an icon above them. When the buildup icon is full, enemies will become shocked for a limited time. Enemies cannot move while in the shock state and are vulnerable to critical strike melee attacks. Use the focus again to scan enemies and see if they are strong or weak against shock attacks. Anyways, now we got a little bit more of my, one of my favorite tools. Get back here! Whew! Oh my god, where'd it go? What the fuck? It pulled a fast one on me. I really need to unlock the ability to ride targets. Alright, so do I have the materials to craft these? Not as much as, like, say, arrows and stuff. But that makes sense. So we gotta, like, get shock components in order to make shock arrows. I also gotta upgrade this thing. One thing that kept on happening in that last fight was the enemies were running through the tripwire and they were getting like 99% shocked, but they weren't getting full shocked, which was annoying. Probably on the road. I should probably do this. Over there?
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's.